It's not exactly news to anyone, but Roger Federer is undoubtedly one of the absolute greatest tennis players of all time and probably the outright greatest. He's also done as much for tennis as virtually anyone, having brought millions of eyes to the sport over his career and been a part of some of the most talked about rivalries and competitions in history. On top of all that, Federer is arguably the most respected athlete around, with his attitude and talent both receiving worldwide plaudits as he dominates his sport with a quiet confidence that people can't help but admire. And Federer, now 36 years old, should really be thinking about retirement as his glorious career continues to wind down, only it hasn't been winding down at anywhere near the rate that it does for a normal athlete. The Swiss held the #1 ranking as recently as this month. He won the Australian Open and Wimbledon just last year and retained the Aussie crown in 2018, all incredible feats for an incredible player. Article continues below. So why is Roger Federer being accused of not respecting the tennis tour? It's a position held by Feliciano Lopez, world number 31 and new tournament director of the Madrid Open. It's a pity that Federer is not at the Madrid Open, he explained. The clay court season is as important as the grass or hard court seasons. Like any other elite tennis player, Federer should respect the tour and compete the whole year. Federer decided to forego the clay court this season, much like he did last year, in an effort to save himself for the grass courts. It's easy to see both sides of the coin on this one. You can't blame Lopez for being disappointed that the biggest star in tennis has decided against competing at his tournament, and that will naturally feel a little like disrespect. On the other side, it worked for Federer last year as he won the Wimbledon title for a record-breaking 8th time in his career. And skipping a season that has a Grand Slam that's pretty much impossible to win if you're not Rafael Nadal probably make a lot of sense to him. All in all, Lopez really shouldn't see it as a sign of disrespect. This is a legend of the game he's talking about, a man who, at 36 years old, is still doing what he can to represent the highest level possible. Do you want to write for Give Me Sport? Get started today by signing up and submitting an article here. http://gms.to/writeforms